Welcome to Kim's chair yoga class. I'm glad that you're joining me for a chair yoga practice. Chair yoga practice is wonderful because it really does give us a chance to do a head to toe without the inconvenience of, I say, crawling around on the floor. Sometimes a little easier on our wrists and shoulders and hips, depending upon our knees as well. So we're usually on the chair for a reason, but I want to tell you that this kind of workout can really be a head to toe stretch, strengthen, and balance. And the meditation is amazing for changing our chemistry. Our blood literally improves. We get more anti-tumor cells and our cortisol levels are reduced, our stress levels are reduced. So join me now. Let's get started. Let's sit back in our chair. Sit back in our chair. So hopefully you have a comfortable chair to sit on. Shoulders down. Draw your chin back, and I'm going to invite you to take your hands, put them in your laps, palm up, chin back, lift through the crown, and let's take a really nice, deep breath here. Really inhale it into the lowest lobes of your lungs, and then when you're finished that, relax every fiber in your being and exhale, letting go. Just settle into that chair. You can allow that breath to be nice and noisy if you like. Inhale and exhale, relaxing. So our inhales go in very deeply. You can draw in through the nose or the mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. And exhale through the nose or the mouth. Again, what's comfortable for you. Letting go, relaxing. Sinking into that chair, sinking into the earth. Allowing our feet to connect with that earth, really grounding ourselves into that earth energy. Letting anything negative that does not serve us drain out through the soles of the feet. Letting all of the tension in our bodies drain out through the soles of our feet. So relaxing the neck and the shoulders, even as we hold that spine up and lift through the crown, we relax the neck and shoulders. And we let our arms rest heavily in our laps. Legs relaxed. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in and sit up a little taller, bringing your back off the back of the chair. And then exhale and let your hands fall down to your sides. Lift through the crown again as you inhale. You can just wiggle your fingers, letting them loosen up. Shoulders are down, chin is back. We're going to do seated mountain now. So I'm going to invite you to open your eyes to half mast, what I call looking at your drishti, and your gaze is not focused. We're going to turn our arms. Oh, someone wants to play with me. Turn our hands out. Turn our hands out. Draw the shoulder blades together. Sit tall. Engage your core muscles. Engage your core muscles. Tighten them. I want you to press down with your legs and out just a bit, but keep them where they are. So just tighten those muscles, tighten the core, tighten the shoulders. So we're pressing down, squeezing back, lifting up, engaging core. This is seated mountain. So we want to have some strength and power in our mountain. If you're having a hard time picturing how to tighten those core muscles, if someone was about to impact your stomach with a punch, you would tighten those muscles automatically to protect them. Or even the reflex that you have when you cough, you tighten those muscles. So let's tighten those muscles, hold them there, but keep breathing. Nice, relaxed, even breathing. The puppy in our midst, little white fluff ball, is called Cash. He's my companion, my husband's and my companion. He brings us a lot of joy. So let's inhale and draw our arms up. And then back down, press it down, look down as you come down and look up as you come up. So inhale up. Let's repeat that a few times. And down, waking up the shoulders, waking up the neck. Inhale up, lifting up, pressing down. Let's do a twist the next time. So lift up, now twisting as we come down, taking one hand over the knee and the other hand behind you and look back. Twisting is a lovely way to massage our organs. So we're going to repeat it to the other side. Come back up and twist to the other side. That arm goes way back as far as you can take it. Look behind you. Inhale up. And exhale to the other side. Arm back behind you. Hand across that leg. Feel that twist. And again up. So I want you to go with your breath. So if your breath is not matching mine, feel free to go at your pace. Inhale up and exhale, twist. So that's the move. And repeating it. So we're really massaging our muscles, our organs. We're waking up the shoulders, the neck. One more time. And twist. I guess I have to do one more time to the other side. Keep you even. I like to do that. And then up, and let's bring it down to the knees with the hands just resting there and start circling through our hips. I love this move because it's so good for massaging the hip joints and the pelvis. Okay, and then circle the other way. So we're warming up here, warming up our joints, lubricating them using our breath. Connecting breath to movement. So exhale as you come forward, inhale as you come up. So try to keep that back long as we do this, and the circle comes from the pelvis. So right from the hips here. And then come up. Hold it here. Now we're going to do our seated cat-cow. So I want you to slide your arms forward and let your shoulders round out, and then round your back out like you're wrapping yourself around a great big beach ball. And then inhale, like a turtle coming out of your shell into our cow posture. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, looking up, creating extension in the back from the tailbone all the way up to the top of the head. Round it out. Big exhale as you round it out, and then big inhale as you come out of your shell again. Turtle coming out of your shell. Round it out again. Nice breathing. Really think about finding as much movement through the entire spine and trunk as you can, and engaging the back of the shoulders as you squeeze them together, and then as you round them out, bringing them forward as we round out the whole spine. Inhale up and exhale down. You can see my dog's trying to get my attention. Inhale up. And exhale, round it out. That's our last one. Hold it there for a moment. Hold it there, feel that rounded posture. And then sit up nice and straight, dropping your arms to either side, creating that mountain posture again. Chin back, crown up, shoulders down, engage core, engage core. And then circle your wrists. Circle your wrists. Let's bring them up to the side, the arms, as we continue to circle our wrists. Arms up to the side, and then bring them around to the front. So both of them around to the front. Reverse your circle. And taking them both back out to the side again, back out to the side again. And then down. Breathe. And reverse, make it a little bigger from the elbow now. So circle from the elbow. And reverse circle from the elbow. Nice big circles. Now I want to change to a figure eight. So I'm going to go around to the front and then out to the So figure eight, shoulders. Think about getting your spine involved now too. So figure eight, shoulders and spine, rounding yourself out. Dropping your head down now, and then open it up, bring it up, look up, round it out, look up, round it out, look up. Now let's hold it back, and then sweep the arms up and sweep the arms back. So loosely, sweep the arms up, sweep the arms back loosely. So it's like a ragdoll move. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. If you want, you can rock in the chair a little bit as you do this. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Two more like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then circle your shoulders and make a tight fist. So circle your shoulders up and back, make a tight fist. Shoulders go down and back. Inhale up and down. So we're making a tight fist with our hands and then stretching them. So tight fist and then stretching the hands out. Continue to circle the shoulders down and back. Big breathing with this. Make it feel good. One more time. Press down and then drop your head to one side. So I'm pressing down, reaching. Ear to one shoulder. I'm going to bring my hand up. Gently press. Feel that nice lengthening down the side of the neck. And then bring my hand back down. Bring your hand back down. Big inhale. Now as we exhale, look down to the pocket on your shirt. I know you may not have one, but we're going to tilt the head down as if we're looking at a pocket. A chest pocket on our shirt. And then inhale, draw your head up on this angle, looking up to the corner, to the ceiling, to the corner. And then exhale down. Great stretch for the neck. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold it there for a moment. Big inhale. Roll your chin across your chest to the other side as you exhale. Starting off with the ear to the shoulder, relax. We can usually only go about 45 degrees at the most, and I cannot get there. My neck's pretty tight. So really reach down. So let's extend that reach. Hold that stretch in the neck. Big breath in. And as we exhale, bring your arm up. Gentle stretch through the side of the neck. So don't press too hard, but just find a little bit more. Breathing as we surrender and relax into that stretch. Nice big inhale. And exhale, down we go. Big inhale. Exhale, angle the neck so that you have it to the side, but you're also looking down at that pocket, changing that stretch in the neck. Then inhale, draw up to the corner of the room, angling up. And then exhale down to the pocket again. Inhale up to the corner. Exhale down to the pocket. Inhale up last time. And exhale down. Hold it there for a moment. Hold it there for a moment. Relax into it. Big inhale and then exhale, circle across your chest. Look behind you, all the way behind you, straight back. Roll across your chest again. So big inhale. Exhale, roll. Look behind you. So we're revolving the neck, looking behind us. Big inhale. Exhale, roll across your chest. Looking behind you one more time on the other side. So big inhale. You're going to roll across the chest again. And look behind you. Bring your head back to the center front, relaxing. And bring your head up, look up, and then let's sweep the arms again. Ragdoll arms. So big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale, big exhale, big inhale, big exhale. One more time. And hands down, come down to the knees. Let's walk ourselves forward on our chair. Hands on the knees, just a little rock and roll helps to sit us on our sits bones. Neutral pelvis, sitting nice and tall, draw the chin back in. Walk your feet to about hip width apart. And then let's just fall forward on our knees with our elbows and let our back stretch a little bit, that middle lower back, and relax into it. You can let your head fall forward. I just bring my head up so you can hear me a little bit better, but let your head fall forward and you'll relax the neck and the shoulders as you do that. Now inhale, draw yourself back up, hands to your knees. And exhale, falling forward back into our seated child's posture. Let your head fall between the shoulders, letting that lower back stretch. Breathing. Surrendering into this. Big inhale up. And exhale, fall forward. This time, if you want, you can reach a little further down. See if you can make it to your feet. Trying to get all the way down to my feet. Let your head fall forward. If you want, you can walk your feet a little further apart. See if you can make a bit more space for your trunk and let your body fall into that space. You can kind of wiggle down into that space, open your hips up a bit more. And we are now going into our seated forward fold. So this is called seated forward fold. Inhale, come back up halfway. You can walk your heels in a bit if you'd like, into the chair posture. Child's pose, I should say. Child's pose. And then inhale all the way up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands down by the side. Draw the chin back. Seated mountain. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up. And this time, extending those arms forward and fall into that forward fold. So all the way down to that forward fold. Widen those legs if you want to. Let your head fall, relax into it. Now walk your hands across to one foot. Walk your hands across to one foot and breathe. Nice big inhale. And as we exhale, revolve your body. So keeping the opposite hand on the foot and then taking the same arm as the leg that you're at up and revolve your body and look up. So this is into a twist. Twisting that body, looking up, and then bringing the hand back down and breathe with it. So exhale, holding it here for a moment. Our hands are on the opposite foot. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see that. You don't have to. Your hands on the opposite foot. And breathing, big inhale. And exhale, twist up. Twisting up. Holding it there for a moment. Big inhale, and then as you exhale, bring it back down, and let's walk across and do the same thing again on each side. So revolve and breathe with it. Walking across. And exhale, lift up. And then bringing it down. Back to the middle, into that seated forward fold. Take your feet to where they're comfortable, where you have support. Let your head fall. Inhale halfway to child's posture, seated child's posture. Holding it there, relaxing. Kind of slumping into the shoulders, but just letting those shoulders relax. And then inhale, come all the way up to seated mountain. Mountain. Chin back, find strength, find core strength, tighten those muscles, engage and breathe. I want you to press into the legs, reach with the arms, lift with the crown, Now inhale, one arm up and over and stretch through the side of the body. as we go into a bit of a lateral bend, and then exhale, inhale all the way up, lateral bend, and then exhale, inhale up. So we're alternating sides, and exhale, and like tall grass waving in the wind, and up. And then hold that lateral bend, stay there, reach up and over, and then we're going to circle forward and across, and then up, lateral bend, hold it there for a moment, and keep the other hand for support here. Circle forward again, breathe, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This time come up and hold it there. Nice stretch. Feel that lengthening, looking up past those fingertips. Big inhale. And hand down and switch sides, hold it there. Stretching up, you can put your hand on your knee. Nice big inhale. And exhale, circle forward this direction, so we're going the opposite way. Stretch it up and circle into the space in front of you. Nice and big, using the body, back, the arms, stretch it. Reach up into and stretch through the side body. Last time, holding it up this time. Reaching up and over, stretch. I'm going to get you to bring it up and bring the other arm up. Lace your thumbs together, lift, looking back, and feel the lift in the spine all the way from the tailbone. Arms up, body stretching, back in slight extension. Bring your arms back now, bring your head forward. Stretch through the chest wall, point your fingers behind you, thumbs are up, fingers point behind you. And then take your hands down and see if you can find the back of the chair behind you. Open your chest up, draw the chin back. We're stretching out the chest wall. Stretch out that chest wall. Big inhale all the way up again. Thumbs stretch. Breathe. Big inhale. And exhale down halfway, looking forward. Fingers point behind you, chest wall opens. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back behind you. You can hold on to the chair behind you if you want, or just go as far as you're comfortable. I've turned my hands in. Stretch through that chest wall. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open it up through the chest. Remember, if there's anything that I'm doing that does not work for whatever joints or muscles we're addressing, then just pass it by, do your own thing. Look after yourself. That's what's really important. Bring the arms up again one more time. Inhale up. And this time fall forward again into our full forward fold. You can take your legs a little wider if you'd like. Full forward fold. Relax into it. Each time you exhale, this is an invitation to surrender into the posture, and in this one we should be finding open hips, open back. Then inhale back to child's posture. You can walk your feet in a little bit. Relax into the shoulders, letting that lower back relax. It's a very restorative posture. And then inhale, come on up. And just get comfortable again on that chair, a little rock and roll. Lift one hip up, lift the other hip up. So we're rocking and lifting and lifting. Now taking one foot out in front of you, and then switch, lift it up and in. Take the other foot, lift up, that leg out and up in and take it out. Stretch through the back of the leg and a little bit of movement in those hips, hip flexors and core. So core movement up and in. This time we're going to reach at the same time that we take it out. Reach, stretching the back of the leg. Now come on up, inhale. Now lift up and in, and then switch sides. Out and reach. And up and in and out. Big reach. And up and switch. So we're doing a switch at the same time. So both legs come up, both legs come up, and then you switch. Both legs come up, and then you switch. Both legs come up, a little core here now, and then switch. So do it a little slowly so that we feel core. It's kind of like a boat pose in the middle. And then reach. Should be getting nice and warm with all this movement. Last time. There we go. Bring it up to the bent knee boat. And then extend your legs out. Hold it there, engaging core. Bring the knees in and set them down. And you can just roll forward and relax for a moment on the knees or on the hands, whatever feels good to you. And hands on the side of the chair, knees up, and boat. Extend the legs out. Knees in, and set it down. Relax, make sure you breathe through this. So we're engaging core muscles. Nice big breath, inhale. Lift up, hands on the side of the chair. Big inhale. And lift up and exhale. Boat pose. Arms can come up to the side if you want to drop the legs a little bit. Inhale to the chest. Exhale up. Inhale to the chest. Exhale to the side. Legs come up a bit more if you want. Inhale to the chest. And then legs both come down and fall to your knees. Sitting up again. This time we're going to do a bit of a bicycle. A bit of a bicycle in front of us for our core. So up we go, lean back and bicycle. So legs come up. Big inhale and exhale. Engaging core and breathing. So we sit forward on the edge of the chair so we can lean back, and we lift the legs up and bicycle. Last two, and one, and breathe, and set it down, and relax. Great work, nice breathing. Getting all that blood and chi to move. Getting rid of that stagnation in our body. When we do that, we have less pain in our body. So, and here we go again, back into the bicycle. Lean back enough that you have some, I'm going to say, leverage. Big inhale, and lift the legs, and exhale and bicycle. Last one. Put it down, and then lean forward, relax. You might need to sit back on the chair a bit more. That's okay. Make yourself comfortable. Breathe. That one's a good effort. Inhale all the way up, back to mountain. Shoulders down. Turn it out. Chin back. Inhale all the way up with the arms. And then exhale to goddess arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together. Inhale up, all the way up. And then goddess arms. Hold it here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice big inhale, focusing on our chest. We're going to squeeze the arms together in front of us. And then open it up. Inhale. And then squeeze the arms together. Open it up. Try to bring the elbows and the palms together. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. One more, inhale. I should say exhale. And then inhale. Hold it here. I want you to pump the shoulders together. So press back, really work the shoulders and exhale. Hold it there, sit tall, shoulders squeezing together. Now press up and back down. So it's like we're lifting a broom up. Broom in the hand, lift it up. Bring it back down. So the hands stay the same width apart. So broom in the hands, lift up. Inhale down. Lift up, broom in the hands. Inhale down. You can stretch your hands out now. One more. And then bring the arms down to the front and ragdolls. Remember our ragdolls? Relaxing the shoulders. So nice upper body work. We're going to march in our chair now. So marching, lifting the knees up. Sit nice and tall. Shoulders pumping, legs pumping. Pump, pump. Get everything moving. And hands on the chair. And then pick up the pace and go into our tapping. And take it wider and narrower. Tapping is a vibration, moving chi and blood. Back in. One more time, out. And in, toe heel, toe heel. I love toe heel for knees and ankles. So we revolve our toes and heels. So we rotate them. So I'm just moving so you can see what I'm doing. Toes and heels. And back in. So if you start with your heels one time, start with your toes the next. And I want you to focus on continuing to breathe. Also finding a knee that rolls in and out. If you have any bad knees or knee replacements, you might find that you can't rotate as far in or out. We're really waking up muscles. Waking up muscles. So toes one time, heels the next. This is great for our ankles, our knees, and it gets right up into the hips as well. Hips as well. Last time. And then back in. Feet together. Feet together. Sit tall. Now you're going to lift both knees up and then take it out wide and set it down. You can rock back as you do this and bring it in. Rock and wide. Waking up our hips. Bring it out and bring it in. Bring it out. Inhale. Exhale. Rock it out. Try to go a little further if you can each time. This time let's stay out. Let's stay out. Out there, sitting nice and tall. Rock and roll, finding an openness in the hips. Point your knees and toes the same direction as one another. Hands to the inside, chin back, just like we have a seated mountain. We're going to do our seated goddess. So it's like a seated squat, sitting tall, bringing our hands up into goddess posture or cactus, holding it there. Nice open chest wall. I want you to check that your legs are not collapsing in forward, that the muscles on the back of the legs are holding the knees back. Sit tall, engage core. Nice big inhale. Exhale, take it down and extended side angle posture. We're taking it up and over, up and over. Inhale up, goddess. Exhale, side angle to the other side. We're going to add on to this, keeping those legs back. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. So reach, reach, reach. Hold it there. You can walk your foot forward just a little bit and extend your other leg. So extend your leg out so that the leg straightens. Then bring it back in, bend, and back up to goddess. Nice and tall. Feel free to make any adjustments that make that more comfortable for you. Big inhale. Exhale, side angle. Hold it there, big reach. Take that leg out straight. Take that leg out straight. So it's to the side a bit. Side and front just a little, whatever works for that hip, and hold it there. Inhale, goddess, bring the leg back in. Exhale, side angle. Up and over, big reach. Inhale, take the leg out to the side. I've got my toes dorsiflexed or toes to nose, pull them up. Inhale up, foot in. Chest open. Hold it there for a moment. Big inhale again. Exhale, side angle. Leg out to the side. Pull your toes up. Pull your toes up. I know they're going out of the screen view, but you can picture that the toes are up, pointed upward. Inhale up. And exhale. Hold it open this time. Hands come down to the inside. Checking on the muscles right here. They're pulling the legs back. Pulling the legs back. And holding it here for a moment. Nice big inhale. And then hands behind you and lift both legs in. Now let's do one leg. Take it out. Up over a log. Back in. Let's do the other leg. Same thing. Up over a log. Back in. Up over a log. And back in. So I'm going to turn a bit if your chair allows you to do that. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the front. Hold it here. Tapping for vibration. Tapping for vibration. Here we go. And out. And back in. And here comes my dog saying, "What are you doing, Mom?" Tapping. And out. And back in. Few standing and sitting chairs. So you can use your chair or move away from your chair. Arms out to the front. Just tilt forward and lift yourself up. Lift yourself up standing. And then sit back down to your chair. I'm going to show you from the side. Let's see how it's going. Sit back down to your chair. And then up. Barely sit. So my feet are hip width apart. I'm going to barely sit. And then stand. Barely sit. And then stand. If you want, you can contact left and just hold it just above the seat and stand. Using your legs, weight into your heels, arms forward to counterbalance, and up you come. Use the legs, and up we come. Strengthening the muscles that support the knees and the hips. And one more time, up we come. And sit back down. Holding your leg up and extend your foot. Extend your foot. Extend your foot. Sit nice and tall. Extend your foot, toe up. And this time hold it up there. lift it up there, and little pump, pump, pump. The pump comes from the knee, not the hip. Knee, 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 pump it. Sit tall and squeeze and hold. So I'm holding the leg up from the hip, but I am extending it from the knee. Bring it in, set it down. Let's do the other leg. Hold it up there. Lacing my fingers together. Extend the leg. Bring it down. Extend the leg. This is great for our quads. Big breathing. Lift the leg up. Now this time bring it up. Hold it up there. And little pump from the knee. Pump from the knee. Pump from the knee. Lift from the knee. Lift from the knee. Bring the foot a little higher. Foot a little higher. And then hold, squeeze. Holding it there. Strength in those quads. In the top of that leg. Those muscles are so important for keeping the knees healthy. So bring it down. A little rock and roll again. A little rock and roll. Up we come to our feet. Up we come to our feet. If you have water, now is a great time for us to get a sip of water. So we're going to work behind our chair for the moment. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I am up to. And move a little further away so you can see what I'm doing. I have fall leaves on the screen behind me. It's reminding me of fall is coming, but I'm sure some of you will be watching this in the fall. So, okay, let's go on our toes and heels. Rocking from the ball of the foot. Now when you come up onto the ball of the foot, I'd like you to really go high on to the ball of the foot so that we get some nice range of motion in that joint, and then lift your toes up. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up onto the ball of your foot, and then back down, toes up, ball of your foot, and then toes up. One last time, ball of the foot. Great range of motion for the foot and the ankle and toes up. Holding it there. We're going to do our downward dog, which is a chair downward dog. We're going to walk back. So remember, the goal is to get your head down between your arms. So you can rest your hands on the back of the chair. You want to walk back as far as you need to get your legs under your hips, your head down, and you are hinged from the hip here. This is the hinge joint. The back is flat, so try not to be rounded out. You want to have your back flat. Look slightly forward. Head between the elbows. You can drop the chest down a little further if you want to create more extension in your back. Looking slightly forward. Feeling some lift in the back of the legs, a bit of stretch. Shine your tail lights high, high beams are on. Lengthening the chest wall, lengthening the legs. And then step in, one leg in, and then bring the other leg up behind you. Soften the knee on the supporting leg. Bring that leg up behind you and go into our bird dog, taking the opposite arm forward. Opposite arm forward. Step into a high lunge, so onto the ball of your foot, and then switch arms. Bring this arm up, and we are now into our high lunge. High lunge. From our high lunge, and our knee is bent here in the high lunge. We're on the ball of the foot. The back foot is the ball of the foot. We're going to turn our back foot 90 degrees. And they are 90 degrees to one another, our feet now. Front knee is bent. We want to keep the knee over the foot. Turn your body to the side. One arm front, one arm back, and then look forward over your hand, or you can rest your hand on the chair for support. Now press into both feet. So it's like I'm pushing out, pushing back and pushing forward with my feet. Holding warrior two. This is our warrior two. And then revolve out of it, then step back into your chair. From here, we're going to go back up onto the balls of our feet and down again. Heels, toes are up, balls of the feet, and toes up. One last time, balls of the feet, and down we come. I'm going to move my chair to the other side. Same sequence, but we're going to ultimately put the other leg back. So walking back, let's take it into our downward dog. Downward dog, stepping back as far as you can. Arms are relaxed but extended through the chest, bringing your head down between your arms. Nice flat back. You can step back a little further, open the hip up a bit. Shine your tail lights high. So we're tilting that pelvis forward a bit, shining our tail lights high. A little bit of back extension. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. Remember, breathe into it. And from here, we're going to step in with the opposite leg this time. So do you remember what leg you stepped in with? This time we're going to step in with the opposite leg. In with the opposite leg. And then we're going to bring the other leg up and back. Ooh, I guess I'm too close. Up and back into our bird dog. Okay, so if you were too close to your chair like me, just adjust back, bending the front knee a bit. We want to have a soft leg. We want to extend the other leg up and back as far as we can. If it's touching, that's okay. If you can get it up further, that's brilliant too. So opposite arm forward. I love the strength work that bird dog and the balance work that bird dog gives us. So there's a tendency for the hip to want to collapse, so really lift through your hip. Keep the hips revolved to face the earth. Back is flat. Back is flat. Now step back onto the ball of the foot. Onto the ball of the foot, switching arms and go to your high lunge. I'm going to step back a bit further, bending the front knee. Arm is up. We want to feel a nice stretch through the entire front body. Feel that stretch. Hand comes down. Now turn your foot 90 degrees. Turn your foot 90 degrees. Front knee is bent. Back leg turns. Hips turn. My body turns. I face the side now. I want to keep my front knee facing forward. Hips face sideways. Back knee sideways. Arm comes out. Arm goes forward. Now I look out past my fingers. And I want to press into my front and my back foot as I'm in my warrior two. Warrior two. Breathing into it. Put some strength in this posture. The knee does not collapse in, it stays over the foot. Engage core, pull it in. Nice big breathing. And then your hand comes down. We're going to walk it in, step out of it. Step out of it, shake it out. Okay, today we're going to turn our chair so that we have the low side facing us. Low side facing us. So we want to get a little bit of upper body. So just stand about 1.5 feet or 2 from your chair. Enough room for your body. We're going to bring our hands down to our chair, hinging at our hips. Hinging at our hips. Knees are slightly soft in the legs behind us. We're going to do a modified push-up. Nice big breathing. And exhale as you allow your elbows to come out and come down a bit. And then push yourself up again. And exhale. Inhale. So try to come down to the chair either in line with or slightly ahead of your hands. put your body weight into your arms. So our backs are in a table. They're nice and flat. We hinge from our hips and we bend our arms and we lift. So use your arms, and it might be your move looks like this. That's okay, that's good. Right now our elbows are flaring out. Knees are slightly soft and comfortable. Strengthening our upper body and breathe. One more like this. At your pace. Take a break if you need it. Okay, so we can hold on to the chair. We're going to go into a high plank. So let's walk our feet back. Walk your feet back on your toes. Try to put your weight onto the chair with your upper body and engage your core and hold it tight. This is a high plank. Now, if you happen to have a nicely padded chair and you want to go lower because you're comfortable, you just bring it down to your elbows, engaging core and breathing. And come back into the high plank or go out of this. It's a great upper body strengthener, core strength. Breathe. If your back bothers you a bit, elevate your hips. Back to your hands if you can. Back to your hands. Stepping in, coming out of our high plank. Back to our tabletop, flat back. Flat back. Knees soft. Roll all the way up. Let's come on up. Arms come up. Extend your back, push your hips forward. Feel some stretch in that back. And the arms come down slowly. Nice big breath in. Exhale, coming forward to our tabletop again. Tabletop. This time when we do our modified push-up, we're going to do elbow to body. So instead of taking it out to the side, we're going to revolve it and have it come into the body. So big breath in and exhale, come down and up. Inhale, exhale down. If your breath happens to reverse, don't worry about it. Just try to keep the breath moving with the body movement. Put your weight into your arms, and if you're like me and you checked your knees and they were locked, soften them. Soften those knees. Elbows. Keep that breath going. Feel those arms leaning into them, putting your weight into the arms. One more. Come on. Hold it there. You can hold on to the edge of the chair if you like. Put your hands around the edge. Walk it back. High plank. High plank. Keeping that back flat. If your back bothers you, you can lift your hips up or go back to flat back. If you want to go to the low plank, you can bring it right down. A little more challenging for sure. Low plank. Breathe. Wonderful work for core. And lift it up if you want. And bring it back. Lift it up again. A little easier there, and then bring it back down. Challenge when it comes flat. More core work. Step in. Step in. Roll up gradually. Roll up gradually. Circle your shoulders. Give yourself some space from your chair. We're going to do our Qigong exercise for nourishing kidney. So from your feet all the way up through the top of your head. Swing your arms. Let them contact your flanks. And that helps to nourish our kidney energy. Kidney energy is about staying youthful, staying healthy. It's about reproduction and growth when we're young, and about anti-aging. So that's Chinese medicine kidney energy, so it's not the same as Western medicine kidney energy. So just let your hands contact your flanks, swinging the body a bit, breathing as you do. Another couple of swings. Last one. And release. We're going to do our balance work now. Tree is a wonderful exercise for our balance. So beside our chair, put your hand on your hip to rest your shoulders if you'd like. Take your weight into the leg closest to your chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by lifting our knee up and then set it down and then lift it up and then set it down, lift it up. So we're waking our hip up and working our way into tree, if you're wondering why I said tree and did knee lifts. Then we're going to take the leg out to the side and in and side and in. One more time. And then take it back behind you. Back, extend the leg back, extend the leg back. Keep the body tall. One more. Now knee up and down and side and down and back. Again, knee, side, back. Knee, side, back. Knee, side, back. So from here, I'm going to get you to bring your heel to your butt, heel to your butt. Body weight supported on that opposite leg. So kicking up, heel to butt, heel to butt. Hamstring work. And then holding it. Let's turn the knee in and out and draw a figure 8 with the leg. So hip, knee, and strength in the supporting leg. Strength in the supporting leg. So that hip holding strong. Figure 8. You can draw the figure 8 with your foot. Knee in, knee out. Rotation. A couple more like that. Lubricating the hip joint, turning it out, holding it out, coming to our tree posture. You can start with your foot across your ankle. Bring it right up to the leg. If you'd like to go to a more flexible version of tree, you bring it above the knee joint, stand tall. That's a choice, or below the joint. Arms to the side, you may hold on to your chair for balance or extend it right out. Lift nice and tall through the crown. Grow your tree. Eyes on your drishti. Holding your balance. Any little wibble wobble is helping to train our balance, which is those 3 senses working together: vision, inner ear, and proprioception, or the muscles telling you where they are. Holding that tree. Arms come out. Set it down. Shake it out. That leg did a job for you. Nice breathing. So connecting that breath to our movement. Tree posture on the other side of the chair. Weight on that leg. Let's start by lifting the knee up and breathe, and down, knee up and breathe, and down. Now let's change after this one. Leg up to the side, so lift up to the side and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And then take it back behind you, kick back or lengthen the leg back. And one more. Combine those. So inhale, knee up, and take it back, exhale, bend in and side. Knee up and side and back. I had the order wrong. Let's fix it. Knee up, side, back. Knee, breathe, side, breathe, back, knee, side, supporting leg, keeping strong, holding you up. Last time, knee, side, back. And then draw a figure 8. So stay nice and tall. Nice and tall. Draw that figure 8 with your toe. Turn your knee in, turn your knee out. This is excellent for ankles, knees, hips. This hip holding strong. Last time. Turn it out. You can bring your foot across your ankle and hold it there, or you can bring it up against your leg. Such a nice balance posture. Holding it up. You may keep your arms here or bring them all the way up. Nice big breathing, lifting through the body. Feel that strength in the supporting hip. Ooh, any proprioception training and with all that wibble wobble, it really helps put those 3 senses together. And then let's bring it down and shake it out. And shake it out. Let's bring it back to our chairs. Time to go back to the chairs. So you should be very warm after the practice so far. I'm going to bring you to some quieter stretches. So let's come forward on our chair. Forward on our chair to the edge, taking one leg out. And let's just fall forward and stay there, relaxing into it. Let your head fall down. Now take your opposite arm across, reach back, behind your back, or to the chair, whatever you like. You can look back, reach across. So stretching through the back of the leg, through the side of the body, a little bit of a twist. Then inhale up and switch. Take it out. Big reach. Nice stretch down the back of the leg. Relax the neck and the shoulders, surrendering into this. So when we want to surrender into a stretch, using our breath, each time you exhale, become that relaxed rag doll on the exhale. Nice big inhale. Exhale, opposite hand to that foot, twist the body, revolving back, looking back. Massaging the organs, changing that stretch through the side body a bit. And then come on up. Sit back a little bit more, legs both out in front, holding onto the chair for stability, leaning forward, stretching in a seated forward fold. Toes are up, so my toes are up. I don't know whether you can see them, but they're up. And I'm hinged at the hip. I'm holding myself for support, leaning forward, stretching up the back of the legs. And then come on up. Lace your fingers together, lift that leg up, circle the ankles. And the other way. Really relaxing. Crossing ankle to knee. Lifting it up across as far as you can. If you're not comfortable doing this, you can keep it further down the leg and hinge forward. Or bring it up a little higher, hinging forward, stretching into that gluteal muscle, that gluteal group in the buttock. Relax. And then draw yourself up. Let's switch sides. Ankle to knee, you can lift it up. Remember, you don't have to come all the way up. You can keep it further down and hinge forward. Or draw it all the way up, making space for our bodies. Coming forward. relaxing into it. Feel the stretch down into the gluteal muscle. So taking the time throughout your practice to really feel what's going on inside of you with your muscles, your moves. And then draw yourself up, draw yourself up. Leg comes down. I'm going to do a stretch for our quads. So I'm going to take you to one side of your chair. One side of your chair. You can lean a bit as you bring your leg back behind you. Bring your leg behind you. See if you can get your toes back behind you. And then hold on, straighten your body out, and lengthen in the quads here in that leg. So the leg is right back behind you. I'm going to turn so you can see it. Leg is behind you. Feel that stretch. Arm up. Nice stretch through the front of that leg. We're going to come out of this quad stretch by leaning and taking our leg up to the side. So it comes right out to the side now. Up to the side. So extend it out. Extend it out. Right up to the side. And then I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall. And I want to find some stretch on the inside of that leg. So I'm going to lean toward that leg a bit. Lean toward that leg a bit. Stretching the inside of the leg. Relax into it. Come on up. Twist your body a bit. Coming across. So twisting your body. I'm crossing my hand across the knee and I'm looking behind myself the opposite way. Releasing that, bringing your legs back to the center. I keep turning my chair, but you don't have to. So we're going to sit on the other side of the chair. On the other side of the chair. So I've got one hip on, one hip off. I'm going to lean and take my leg back behind me. So I'll turn my chair again so you can get a view of that. Leg back behind, lift your head and chest up. And then we're going to lift the arm up, really extend the body. I want to find stretch in the top of this leg. Bringing it down, bringing it down. Lean over a bit, take your leg out to the side. So my toe comes up, and I sit up nice and tall, and to the inside here. I'm going to lean this way a bit to find, I'm going to hold onto my chair and lean, find a stretch on the inside of my leg. So I'm leaning out towards it. Nice stretch on the inside of the leg. Our hips can get so tight. It's really important to keep all of the muscles, and there are many, the muscles that surround that joint, loosened up, and also to lubricate that joint. So really breathe and relax into this stretch. Inhale and draw yourself up and around, twist. So I'm twisting my body, I'm keeping my leg where it was, twisting the body, getting a bit of stretch through the side of the body. Inhale, come back to the middle, and draw your leg in. Sitting in that chair again, relaxing. Circle your shoulders now. Circle your shoulders. Press down wiggle your fingers. It's like rain, like raindrops. You can rock and roll a bit. Ragdoll arms again, let's just do it. Rock and roll a bit. One more. Hands on your knees and fall forward. This is our last child posture, so I'm just going to get really comfortable in this. Head is falling forward into that space that I'm making with my relaxed shoulders. Stretching in that lower back. Breathing, letting go. Inhale up. Sitting back in your chair, palms down. Closing your eyes. I want you to put your legs where they're comfortable. So let your shoulders relax. I want you to let the muscles around your eyes smooth out so that if your forehead is furrowed at all, just let that brow smooth out. Let your jaw go slack so the muscles in your face relax as you let go and surrender. Arms are heavy in your laps. Legs relaxed into the earth, letting go. Your trunk becomes very heavy on that chair as you surrender. And each time you exhale, your whole body becomes heavier and weighted. And when you inhale, your chest and your lungs expand and you become very light, like a hot air balloon. So filling up the chest and the lungs, becoming light and airy. I want you to try to notice a weightless sensation as you do that. And then the opposite, when you exhale, you are floating back down to the earth and becoming heavy and weighted. Inhale and light, floating, weightless. And exhale, sinking back to the earth, weighted and heavy. So your breath alternates you between these two sensations of weightlessness on the inhale and heavy and relaxed, surrendering on the exhale. Feeling those sensations with each breath. Complete surrender. Floating on the inhale. Sinking, weighted and heavy on the exhale. If you find your mind wandering, when you notice, just bring it back. Gently bring it back to that breath, to those sensations. Floating, weightless, and heavy and relaxed. Following that breath, following those sensations, alternating between floating, weightless, and sinking and heavy. Taking a moment to let that stillness within you nourish you. Noticing the serenity of the quietness in your body at this time. Taking a minute to feel a peaceful tranquility. Peaceful tranquility washing over your entire body. Celebrating that you have taken time for yourself today. Time to nourish and heal. I want to thank you so much for coming to share your practice with me today. Let's bring our hands to prayer pose up against our sternum and let our chin rest on our fingertips. So prayer pose, fingers, let your chin rest on them. Nourishing that heart energy. The heart is the organ that governs, and it houses the emotions of joy and love. So taking this moment to let that pressure of our prayer pose up against the sternum and the heart nourish that beautiful energy. Let it fill you up. Let it fill you up so much that it spills out and that you share it with everyone around you today. Feel free to start moving again, breathing and moving. I want to thank you so much for sharing your practice. Make sure that you look after yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you here again. I'll probably post a new yoga video in about a month's time. So in the meanwhile, take care.